Okay, howdy, folks. I had a question earlier about Russell J. Gould and if I knew who he was or whatever. And yeah, I followed the man. I think I wrote in the comments he's a true patriot. Well, that got me thinking. Most people I know in the United States for sure have no damn clue what a patriot is. Okay, let alone what they're supposed to do. Okay, a true patriot. Now, so Russell Gould definitely he took over the Title IV flag in '99, I think it was, and he is like the postmaster general of the world now. Dude literally mails himself around the planet, and ain't nobody can touch him because what people don't there's another thing people don't understand is you have the United States Post Office and the United States Postal Service. Okay, service, internal revenue service. Okay, uh, what military is considered the service. Okay, so these are all cabal designed and created services. Okay, these are all corporate bullshit. Okay, so anyways, back to the Patriot deal. Number one, a true patriot doesn't support government, they fight the government. Because what is a government but control? Okay, it's just an overreach of control. Actually, the nomenclature of the word government is govern equals control. Ment comes from mental, mind, control, mind control. Government is mind control. Okay, ain't no different religion. It's ridiculous. Okay, so that tells you why that Knights of Templar marched around the planet killing all the spiritual people, right? Because guess what? You can't control spiritual people because they think for themselves and they listen to their soul. Huh? Ain't that weird? Anyways, number two, patriots don't go across the pond or anywheres to fight for our freedoms. I never could understand that concept. Even my dad, may all the gods rest his soul, went to Vietnam and basically killed women and children for a deep state cabal and thought he was a patriot. Patriots don't do, and then once he realized what was going on, what does he do? Just like everybody else that gets out of the military and realize what they did. You kill these women and children and prop up dictators and these puppets so they can have more government, which is mind control. It's all about controlling the people. So what do? When they get out of the military? Self-medicate, right? Just like they're supposed to. Because we took all the plant medicines, FDR made all the plant medicines class 1 felonies. At the same time, they put the neurotoxins back on the shelf after society had already told the government and the state government and past prohibition that it's a scourge on the society and the family unit. No, that don't matter to the federal government. They put the neurotoxins back on the shelf, make all the plant medicines class 1 felonies, and just so happen the same time start up the petroleum-based pharmaceutical companies. You think that's coincidence, folks? Here's the deal. No such thing as coincidence. So, let's see. That's number 2. 3, a patriot would not pay taxes to pedophiles, okay? And that's where all your tax money goes to. Straight to the Vatican, income tax especially, straight to the Vatican. Now, what is the Vatican? Child sex trafficking, evil cabal, okay? It gets way deeper than that, like 17 miles underneath it. Look up draconians. Anyhow. Number 4, a true patriot would stand up for his God-given unalienable rights. Not kowtow and give them away, right? I just can't, I don't get the concept here. A patriot, you guys, is not one that listens and does what a federal agency, especially a foreign corporate agency, tells you to do. A patriot fights for we the people, okay, in this country. Because let me tell you another story, boys and girls. Our freedoms are not over there in Nam and Korea and Iraq and Iran and blah, blah, blah. They're right here. You don't go to some other country and fight for our freedom in this country. What kind of stupid shit is it? How can you swallow that cock? I just never could. I mean, I just don't get it. Okay. And let's see. Here's another one. A true patriot, in my mind, and most anybody's that's spiritually awake and fit, a true patriot, once he sees it for what it is going to take back his natural birthrights, which changes his political status, which changes his status and standing, and he should start reaching out to like-minded people and start help educate folks. Because let me tell you, Americans, we're a bunch of ignorant minions living in fear, and ain't nobody got the wherewithal to admit it. Because then you're going to have to accept you've been living lies your whole life, and your parents lived lies, and your grandparents lived lies. Well, guess what? That's the facts. You've been living lies in this realm for 6,000 years, okay? So to be a patriot is to stand up for yourself and to your spiritual sovereignty, of course, and to fight for the rights of other people. We, the people, here. Not across the pond, okay? That's all bullshit. If you believe that, you're still an indoctrinated minion, and you're probably pouring neurotoxins down your neck so you can swallow all that shit, okay? So it's really important that people start understanding what words mean. Nobody understands words, right? You go to school and you get indoctrinated, and you're always, do you understand? Oh, yes, sir. I understand. Well, what did you just say? Yes, I stand under you. Do we stand under anybody as we the people? Huh? Who created the state and federal government? Huh? We the people. We are on top. Not the state government and not the federal government, okay? Let's see, how did that go? The state government is a dependent authority, okay? They are dependent upon us giving them the privilege to do what they do. Okay, the federal government is a delegated authority. Now that's even lower on the chain of power. We the people, number one, sovereign authority. State government, number two, dependent authority. Dependent on the people by the consent of the governed, right? Remember? And three, federal government, delegated authority. So I would like to ask you all, how in the hell we end up in a situation where a delegated authority is telling a bunch of fucking ignorant minions to wear face diapers and get these things, and they just do it blindly without any research, okay? Those are not patriots. That's minions, all right? As soon as this crap came out, I knew that crap was coming out in September of 19 because I followed Q and I was watching the drops and everything else. First thing I looked up was that mask that they were talking about, M90 or M99, whatever it was. Okay. And once I learned what nanobots was and nanoparticles and the sizes of them, because I'm a machinist, so I understand 10,000ths of an inch. Okay. That mask was like putting a chain link fence in your backyard to keep the mosquitoes from coming in. Now, how ignorant do you got to be? And then you put that on your children? You're not a patriot. You're a minion, but you can't admit it. But anyways, so that whole Russell Gould thing got me on this thinking about the patriot thing when I was out feeding critters. And I thought I'd just get on here and try to educate you people. We don't know what words mean, guys. We weren't taught what words mean. If we knew what words meant, we wouldn't be in this mess. We, the people, wouldn't be down on the bottom of the totem pole underneath a dependent and a delegated authority. Now, would we? Okay? So with that said, love yous. Peace out.